Hey, my Married at First Sight Nashville fans. Yes, we are back with another episode. I know I've been so busy with Australia version, but it's finally over. And so now we got to talk about us now. So first, Dr. Pia Holick is back as she helped the couples with intimacy. One couple almost reached a breaking point, and then another couple finds hope in a very, very steamy exercise. Welcome back to Romance Review TV. It's Lady T. I got another recap for you guys. Married at First Sight Nashville, Season 16, Episode 14, The Rope, The Feather, and The Biddet. And without any further ado, let's talk about this episode. So this episode was pretty interesting, to say the least. And I know if we learned anything from this episode, it was that many of these couples are either uncomfortable with themselves or intimacy with their partners. And we actually have Dr. Pia Holick back. Thankfully, they got a chance to meet with her, which helped to bring some topics to the surface that actually needs to be addressed. Now, I don't know if this is going to turn things completely around because we still only got a few weeks left, but, we'll have to see. So let's talk about our first couple. So first up is Christopher and Nicole. Now, Nicole and Chris spoke more about their past and how it affected them in the present when they had their conversation with Dr. Pia. Now, Nicole became extremely emotional when she thought about the things she accepted in her past relationships. Now, Dr. Pia suggested that she lean into being vulnerable and not comparing Chris to things that she experienced in the past. And, it's looking obvious by the way that Nicole talked about herself that she struggled with many insecurities. I guess we just hope that she is able to overcome some of these obstacles so she can begin to feel worthy of a good man like she has in Chris. So next up is our couple, Heiress and Jasmine. Now, Jasmine is the most honest and open that we've probably seen of her this season when she was having her conversation with Dr. Pia. Now, she admitted that she has been closed off since she was put in the friend zone during the honeymoon, and I don't blame her. Now, also, she feels that Heiress can be very condescending in the way that he speaks to her. Now, although recently he has been definitely trying to make more of an effort to get to know her, she didn't believe he was being genuine at the time, though. And in her mind, he was only asking her questions because he was bored and wanted to make the time go by fast. Yeah. I guess if, we felt like if we was dealing with a person who didn't want to be around me, then yeah, I could see why she might feel that way. But despite all of this, Heiress claims that he wants to truly understand his wife and see her full personality. Now, when it comes to Heiress, either he realized that he actually wants to be married to Jasmine, or he doesn't want to look like the bad guy this season. Not only did he reach out to Jasmine's mom, but he also called her sister to get more insight in on his wife. But yeah, Jasmine wasn't buying it. She still feel like he isn't being fully invested in being married to her, and she don't want to feel like she has to convince her husband to love or even like her. And I know most of us agree. Now, with that would be extremely difficult, to want something so badly, and then when you receive it, it's nothing like you thought it would be. So next couple is Clint and Gina. So Clint and Gina met with Dr. Pia and reiterated that they have zero sexual chemistry with one another. Now, despite what each of them are saying, neither seems offended or surprised. But Dr. Pia wasn't ready to give up on them, not just yet.
How's it going? Good. How about you guys?
Well, we've got a physical barrier.
There's just no draw to flirt or kiss or any of that.
How do you think the marriage is going to last without having sex? Well, when people have these concerns, I assign them homework. So let's work on touch.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you think this is actually going to work?
Who knows? We might Amazon a damn sex chair after all this. Like a swing.
Oh, I have one.
Damn, Gina.
Clint and Gina. I think it would be great for the two of you to practice sensate therapy.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Device 1. That's good for
yeah. Yeah, I love massages.
it. Okay.
Okay. This isn't as awkward as I thought it was going to be.
So Dr. Pia gave them some homework, and Clint and Gina decided to answer some sexually related questions and even participated in a mild physical exercise. Now, this was probably the most awkward that we've ever seen them. There is no denying that these two have no chemistry at all. And I don't think a box of toys and questions are going to help them. At this point, I'm just glad that they're happy to get along while living together, which that is probably the extent of what we can all expect of them. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see if maybe they're able to make changes or even spice things up, or they'll just stay right there in the friend zone. So last but not least is Shaquille and Kirsten. Now, Kirsten and SHAQ were discovering that they may be on two different pages when they met with Dr. Pia. Now, after she did some investigating, Kirsten admitted that she really didn't think of her husband as being masculine. Oh boy, here we go. Now, there are times when she feels that he is, but that is only in certain instances, such as moving boxes and taking care of her. And I'm not surprised that she would say something like that. Her actions have shown that she wasn't completely attracted to her husband to begin with. Now, she explained that SHAQ makes her feel comfortable, but she isn't as confident about seeing him as a protector. And of course, he was not happy to hear that, and he feels like he constantly have to prove himself to her. So, what did we actually see in this episode? This whole treasure hunt, and I don't know, did you guys see anything sexy about SHAQ's treasure hunt? But I guess if Kirsten enjoyed it, that's all that matters. And right after playing with the rope and the lube, they went right into the bedroom for him to confront her about not attending his work event. Was this the only time he could have had this conversation? I know that was a definite turnoff. And that seemed like a very odd time to bring up any type of concerns or conflict or grievances. And even in a post-interview, SHAQ claimed that he isn't completely happy in his marriage when it comes to Jasmine. So, yeah, I don't know about these two. I just think they're going along to get along. Okay, so let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. Do you think that there is any future hope for Kirsten and SHAQ? What about Jasmine? Should Jasmine give up on heiress? And will Clint and Gina be able to have some type of sexual chemistry in the next few weeks before decision day? Let me know your thoughts. So I hope you enjoyed this recap. Stay tuned for other recaps and updates on this channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.